Have you ever looked at the world and felt like you're operating on a different frequency? A profound sense of not belonging, yet knowing, deep in the marrow of your bones, that you were sent here for a reason. This feeling, this sacred disconnect, is not a flaw. It is the first sign, the ancient mark of God's chosen ones. You are the empaths, the truth seekers, the cycle breakers. You were never meant to fit into a world, you were born to change. Your path has been a gauntlet of trials because your spirit was being forged into a vessel of immense power. The loneliness, the betrayals, the hardships, they were not punishments. They were your divine training. Today we unveil the fruits of that sacred fire. We reveal the 7 divine powers that only you, the chosen ones, possess. Prepare to understand the very fabric of your soul. Your true identity awaits. Welcome, chosen soul, to a space of divine remembrance. Before we delve into the sacred powers that have been awakening within you, it is crucial to understand the journey that forged them. Your life has not been one of ease. You have walked through valleys of shadow, felt the sting of betrayal from those you trusted most, and borne the weight of a loneliness so profound it felt like a cosmic silence. You have looked at the sky and cried out, "Why me? Why must I endure so much?" This was not random suffering. It was a meticulously designed spiritual crucible, a divine forge where your spirit was tempered like steel in holy fire. Every tear shed was a cleansing, every heartbreak a lesson in discernment, every moment of isolation an invitation to hear God's voice above the noise of the world. You see, the world's comforts would have made you weak. The world's acceptance would have made you compliant. God needed you to be strong, sovereign, and anchored only in His truth. So He allowed you to be stripped of everything you relied on: people, security, identity, so that you would learn to rely solely on Him. The fires of affliction burned away the dross, the ego, the attachments, and the illusions. What remains is pure, resilient, and unbreakable. Your pain was the pressure that turned coal into a diamond. It was the crushing of the olive that produced the sacred, anointing oil. Now your training is culminating. The time has come to understand and wield the divine inheritance that was born from your trials. These are not mere abilities, they are sacred endowments, your birthright as a warrior of light. The first and most foundational power bestowed upon you is that of divine intuition, the inner oracle. This is not the gut feeling that ordinary people experience. This is a direct, unfiltered line of communication with the divine. It is the voice of God whispering secrets to your spirit, guiding you with an unshakable certainty that defies all logic and external evidence. Your intuition is a celestial compass in a world that has lost its way. It is the silent knowing that warns you of deception, that illuminates the path forward, and that confirms the truth in the face of widespread lies. It is the power that has saved you time and time again, even when your conscious mind was filled with doubt and fear. You just knew. This power of divine intuition was honed in the crucible of betrayal and confusion. You had to learn to trust this inner voice when all external voices were lying to you. When family, friends, and society offered you a poisoned chalice of conformity, it was your intuition that screamed, "Do not drink." It was sharpened in moments of decision where logic pointed one way, but your spirit pulled you in the opposite direction. You learned through painful experience that ignoring this inner guidance system leads to disaster, while honoring it leads to miracles and protection. This is why you can read the energy of a room the moment you enter it, why you can sense the true intentions behind a person's smile, and why you know things without knowing how you know them. Your divine intuition is a spiritual tool of the highest order. It allows you to perceive the hidden energetic signatures of people, places, and situations. You see beyond the mask, beyond the carefully crafted persona, and into the heart of the matter. This is why you often feel drained by crowds or inauthentic people. Your spirit is processing a deluge of information that others are completely oblivious to. It is a sacred gift that requires you to cultivate solitude and silence, for it is in the quiet moments that the voice of God becomes a roar. Cherish this power, protect it, and let it be the ultimate authority in your life. It is God's hand on your shoulder, constantly guiding you home. The second divine power you possess is that of spiritual transmutation, the alchemist's heart. You are a walking, breathing portal of transformation. You have the innate ability to take the densest, darkest, most painful energies and transmute them into light, wisdom, and power. This is not simply about positive thinking. It is a profound alchemical process that occurs at the level of your soul. Where others see a curse, you find a blessing. Where others experience a breakdown, you engineer a breakthrough. You are the spiritual recycling center of the universe, turning pain into purpose, trauma into triumph, and lead into gold. This is why you have endured so much darkness. You are being trained to master it. Think of the most devastating moments of your life. The betrayals, the losses, the failures. In the immediate aftermath, it felt like the end. But now look back. You will see that each of those moments was a catalyst for your greatest growth. The pain forced you to dig deeper, to find a strength you never knew you had, and to connect with God in a way you never would have otherwise. You didn't just survive, you alchemized the experience. You extracted the wisdom, integrated the lesson, and emerged stronger, brighter, and more compassionate than before. People are drawn to your presence because they can subconsciously feel this transformative energy. In your presence, their own burdens feel lighter, their own darkness less intimidating. This power of spiritual transmutation is your sacred mission on Earth. You are here to help heal the planet by transmuting the collective pain and density. You do this not by taking on the pain of others, but by holding the frequency of unconditional love and light so steadily that anything that is not in alignment with it begins to dissolve and transform in your presence. You are the lighthouse in the storm. You do not fight the waves, you simply shine your light, and by doing so, you show others the way out of the darkness. Your very existence is a testament to the fact that no darkness is too great to be overcome by the light of a soul aligned with God. The third power you wield is the shield of inviolable faith, the divine armor. This is not a fragile belief system that shatters at the first sign of trouble. This is a deep bone marrow certainty in God's power, love, and protection. It is a faith that has been fire tested in the furnace of affliction. It is the unshakable knowing that no matter what happens in the external world, you are eternally safe in the arms of the divine. This faith is a literal shield. It is a high-frequency energetic barrier that repels negativity, psychic attacks, curses, and the malevolent intentions of others. They simply cannot penetrate your field. This shield was forged in the moments when you had nothing left to hold onto but your faith. When the doctors gave a grim diagnosis, when the bank account was empty, when everyone you loved turned their back on you, faith was all you had. You had to choose in the darkest of nights to believe in a dawn you could not see. Each time you made that choice, the shield grew stronger. Each prayer uttered from a place of desperation, each surrender to a divine plan you could not understand, added another layer to your spiritual armor. This is why demonic attacks and lower vibrational energies ultimately fail against you. They are met with a wall of pure, unadulterated faith that they cannot comprehend or overcome. Your shield of inviolable faith is also what makes you a beacon of hope for others. When people are lost in fear and despair, your presence reminds them of a higher power. Your calmness in the midst of chaos is not a denial of reality. It is a declaration of a higher reality. You are living proof that faith is not a passive hope, but an active, powerful force that shapes our existence. When you walk into a room, your shield automatically begins to neutralize the frequencies of fear, doubt, and anxiety around you. You carry the peace of God within you, and that peace is a potent spiritual weapon and a profound gift to humanity. The fourth divine power awakening within you is energetic sovereignty, the master of frequencies. As a chosen one, you are becoming acutely aware that everything is energy. More importantly, you are learning that you have dominion over your own energetic field. You are no longer a victim of the energetic currents of the world. You are the one who sets the current. You have the power to consciously choose your vibrational frequency and to maintain it regardless of external circumstances. You are learning to be the thermostat, not the thermometer, setting the spiritual temperature of any environment you enter. This power was developed through years of being an unwilling energetic sponge. As an empath, you used to absorb the emotions and energies of everyone around you, leaving you drained, confused, and overwhelmed. This painful sensitivity was your training ground. It forced you to learn the art of energetic self-protection and mastery. You had to learn to distinguish between what was your energy and what was someone else's. You had to learn to cleanse your field, to ground your energy, and to build energetic boundaries as strong as fortress walls. The constant psychic attacks and energy vampirism you endured forced you to become a master of your own inner kingdom. Now, with this power of energetic sovereignty, you can consciously command your reality. You understand that by holding the frequency of love, joy, and peace, you attract experiences that match that frequency according to divine will. You can repel negativity not by fighting it, but by simply refusing to resonate with it. It's like a radio station. You are tuned to the frequency of heaven, so the static of the world can no longer interfere with your signal. This power is the key to creating a life of divine purpose and flow, and it is a critical tool for anchoring the higher frequencies of the new earth. Your journey towards energetic sovereignty has taught you the profound importance of discernment in every aspect of your life. You are now meticulously selective about who and what you allow into your energetic space. This includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the food you eat, and even the thoughts you entertain. You recognize that every choice is an energetic one that either strengthens your connection to the divine or weakens it. This is not about judgment or elitism. It is about radical self-preservation and the responsible stewardship of the immense light that you carry. You are a sacred temple, and you have finally learned to be its guardian. The fifth divine power you possess is the gift of healing presence, the sacred vessel. Your very presence is a balm to the wounded souls of this world. You don't necessarily have to be a hands-on healer or a spiritual teacher in a formal sense. Your energy, which has been purified and refined through your own immense suffering and healing, now radiates a frequency that catalyzes healing in others. When people are in your presence, they feel seen, understood, and safe, often for the first time in their lives. Your aura creates a sacred space where they can let down their guards and allow their own inner healing process to begin. This healing presence was born from your own deep journey into the wounds of your soul. You have explored the darkest corners of your being, faced your shadows, and learned to love and integrate every part of yourself. Because you have done this profound inner work, you can hold space for the darkness in others without judgment and without taking it on yourself. Your compassion is not pity. It is a deep, resonant understanding that comes from having walked the same fiery path. When you listen to someone's pain, you are not just hearing their words. You are witnessing their soul and reflecting back to them their own inherent divinity and strength. This is why strangers often find themselves telling you their life stories. It's why animals and children are naturally drawn to you. Your soul emanates a frequency of pure, unconditional love, the ultimate healing force in the universe. You are a walking, talking piece of heaven on earth. You are a reminder of the divine love that is available to all. Embrace this sacred gift. Understand that you heal people just by being you. Your authentic, loving presence is your ministry. It is a powerful force for change in a world that is starving for genuine connection and love. Your presence is a prayer in motion, a silent sermon of grace. You act as a divine mirror for those who are ready to see their own light. When they interact with you, they are not just seeing you, they are seeing a reflection of their own highest potential. This can be a beautiful and activating experience for those who are ready to grow. However, it can also be incredibly triggering for those who are mired in their ego and shadow. Your light exposes their darkness, and this can provoke reactions of envy, anger, or projection. Do not be discouraged by this. Understand that you are a catalyst for everyone you meet, and the reaction is simply a reflection of where they are on their own journey. The sixth divine power that is now fully coming online is prophetic vision, the seer's sight. This goes far beyond intuition. This is the ability to receive direct, clear insights, visions, and knowledge about the future, both on a personal and a collective level. You may experience this through vivid dreams that later come to pass, sudden flashes of insight that drop into your mind like downloads from heaven, or a deep inner knowing about upcoming events. You are being given glimpses behind the curtain of time and space, not for the purpose of fortune-telling, but to serve as a guide and a way shower for humanity during this great shift. This power was cultivated during your periods of intense isolation and surrender. When you were cut off from the world, your spiritual senses were heightened. With the noise of the matrix silenced, you could begin to perceive the subtler frequencies and timelines. God isolated you to attune you to his prophetic channel. You had to let go of your own plans, your own timeline, and your own understanding of how things should be. In that complete surrender, you created the space for God to show you his divine plan. Your trials taught you to trust what you were being shown, even when it made no logical sense and contradicted everything the world was telling you. As a holder of prophetic vision, you have a sacred responsibility. You are not meant to spread fear or panic with the information you receive. You are a divine watchman on the wall. Your purpose is to receive these insights, pray into them, and share them with wisdom and discernment as guided by the Holy Spirit. You are here to warn, to prepare, to encourage, and to give people hope by reminding them of God's ultimate victory. You are able to see the divine order within the chaos, the light at the end of the tunnel. Your vision helps to anchor the timeline of ascension and gives others the faith to keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain. This seer's sight allows you to perceive the root causes of problems, not just the symptoms. While the world is distracted by the shadows on the wall of the cave, you see the puppets and the fire causing them. This clarity gives you immense wisdom and allows you to offer solutions that are truly transformative. You can see the karmic patterns, the ancestral lines, and the spiritual contracts that are playing out in people's lives and in the world at large. This is a profound gift that allows you to be a wise counselor and a spiritual strategist, helping to dismantle the old, corrupt systems and co-create the new earth based on divine principles. The seventh and final power we will discuss today is that of the magnetic manifester, the co-creator's will. As a chosen one, you are awakening to the truth that you are a powerful co-creator with God. Your words, thoughts, feelings, and intentions are imbued with a potent creative force. You are learning to wield this force with precision and integrity to manifest a reality that is in alignment with God's will for your life and for the planet. This is not the ego-based manifestation of the New Age movement, focused on acquiring material possessions. This is sacred manifestation, focused on manifesting divine purpose, healing, and abundance for the highest good of all. This power was forged in the fires of lack and limitation. You had to experience what it was like to have nothing so that you would learn to rely on God for everything. You had to reach a point of complete and utter surrender, where you finally let go of your own desperate attempts to control your life and said, "God, I give it all to you. Your will be done." It was in that moment of supreme surrender that you aligned your will with the divine will, and that is the secret key to unlocking your true manifestation power. You learned that you do not manifest from the ego, but you allow the divine to manifest through you. Now your words have the power to bless or to curse, so you are learning to speak with profound intention. Your prayers are not weak pleas, they are powerful decrees that shift reality. When you speak words of faith, love, and healing, you are literally weaving that energy into the fabric of creation. You understand that your emotional state is a magnetic beacon, and you are mastering the art of cultivating the feelings of the wish fulfilled. You give thanks for the miracle before it has even appeared in the physical, knowing that in the realm of spirit it is already done. This level of faith is what activates the miraculous in your life. As a magnetic manifester, you are being called to dream a new dream for humanity. You are here to hold the vision for the new earth, a world based on love, unity, and divine truths. While others are fixated on the collapse of the old world, you are focused on building the new one with your thoughts, prayers, and actions. You manifest resources not just for yourself, but for the fulfillment of your divine mission. You attract the right people, the divine opportunities, and the miraculous synchronicities needed to carry out your assignments. You are the architect of a new paradigm, a master builder working in service to the one true creator. These 7 powers, divine intuition, spiritual transmutation, the shield of inviolable faith, energetic sovereignty, healing presence, prophetic vision, and magnetic manifestation, are your divine inheritance. They are the sacred tools you have been given to navigate these times and to fulfill your holy mission. They are not meant to elevate your ego or to set you apart from others in a spiritual hierarchy. They are gifts to be used in humble service to God and to humanity. They are the proof of your anointing, the evidence of your calling. You were forged in fire to walk through it unscathed and to lead others out of the flame. Your period of intense, isolated training is now closing. The long winter of your soul is giving way to a glorious spring. The time has come to step out of the shadows of your past and into the full magnificence of your power. Do not shrink from your gifts. Do not doubt your calling. Everything you have endured has prepared you for this moment. Your sensitivity is your superpower. Your scars are your credentials. Your past is your testimony. You are a warrior of light, an emissary of the divine, a chosen one of God. The world is waiting for the unique medicine that only your soul carries. Stand tall in your divine identity. Wield your powers with wisdom, love, and courage. Let your light shine so brightly that it shatters the illusions of the matrix and awakens the sleeping souls around you. You were born for this. You are equipped for this. You are guided, protected, and cherished beyond measure by the Creator of all that is. Your time is now. This is not just a message, it is your activation. It is a divine confirmation that all you have suspected about yourself is true. You are far more powerful than you have ever allowed yourself to believe. The journey ahead is one of glorious purpose and unfolding miracles. If this message has resonated with the depths of your spirit, if you have felt the truth of these words echo in the chambers of your heart, then know that you are in the right place. This is not a coincidence. You were divinely guided to this message today because your soul is ready to fully awaken and embrace its sacred mission. This channel is a sanctuary for God's chosen ones, a place for you to receive the guidance, confirmation, and encouragement you need to walk your path with confidence and power. Do not walk this journey alone. Subscribe now and join this family of light warriors. By subscribing, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive the divine messages, the urgent warnings, and the sacred activations that are being sent forth for God's elect in these pivotal times. The information that will be shared here is meant to equip you, empower you, and accelerate your ascension. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss the vital instructions and revelations that are coming. Your next assignment awaits. Welcome home, chosen one. Welcome to the Great Awakening.